It wasn't just 2.5 grand either though, Anton, right? Because he gave the 2.5 bags, yeah, then he gave another grand, and then another £100 after that. Fucking mong.
And look, he's shouting from the other side of the world, saying he'll do this to people, putting fake videos up saying he was in the UK and this, that and the other. Jimmy, you would never step foot in the UK and do what you're doing now. You've been sharing little boys' images, mate. You are a fucking bacon. Anybody who has Jimmy tokens in their channel is supporting a fucking beast.
That ain't trigger.
Whether you like who's ever kid it is or not, that is bestiality. So anybody who supports that, right, is a beast.
Kid is a dog. This is
If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got
See little baby.
Horrible little. When I got the fucking ash, mate. And I was like, no, he always told me.
I have just been told that Ash is Disclosure TV. If it's not Ash, it's Humble. Okay? So go and send your noncy little crew and go and fucking bark up that side of the community, because no one gives a fuck about yous or anything yous are fucking arguing in the fucking northeast about your sausages. They're all causing murder, going on about lie detector tests, murders, grassing. Used to be criminals, and then you've got some man who's 7,000 miles the other side of the world, who's ran away from the UK because he killed a gay man. He found a gay man sucking his brother off, and he killed him. That's the top and bottom of Jimmy Tokens.
What was the gun in her mouth? What was you doing while the gun was in her mouth, Jimmy?
I was knocking one out.
I bet you was, you dirty little bacon.
Horrible little. His brother got found on some gay canal getting a suck off a gay fella, and Jimmy took a liking to it, and he killed the fella.
Aye. True story.
Jimmy, your brother or your fucking whatever he was to you was getting a suck off a fucking gay fella, and you murdered him.
Why was the gun in her mouth? What was you doing while the gun was in her mouth, Jimmy?
I was knocking one out.
I bet you was, you dirty little bacon.
Horrible little.
Melbourne, I'll fucking dig up your sister's grave and bang your bones all over your fucking road.
Aye. True story.
Jimmy, your brother or your fucking whatever he was to you was getting a suck off a fucking gay fella, and you murdered him.
What the hell could go wrong?
And then you give someone off YouTube $2.5 grand over fucking fake African gold and got the fucking the socks pulled off you, mate, and you just put the dough in the bank. You fucking sausage. YouTube give someone $2.5 grand. Serious? Are these people fucking like?
It wasn't just 2.5 grand either though, Anton, right? Because he gave the 2.5 bags, yeah, then he gave another grand, and then another fucking £600 after that. Fucking mong.
And look, he's shouting from the other side of the world, saying he'll do this to people, putting fake videos up saying he was in the UK and this, that and the other. Jimmy, you would never step foot in the UK and do what you're doing now. You've been sharing little.
Not only did I set foot in the UK Disclosure TV, I went into a police station and I told them that I bought a starter pistol, but they weren't bothered. Little Jimmy Tokens, eh? My name will be on the police computer probably.
Boys' images, mate. You are a fucking bacon. Anybody who has Jimmy Tokens in their channel is supporting a fucking beast. Fact. Whether you like.
I would like to say that about you, Anton. Wasn't it you that followed somebody on YouTube's children to school, took pictures of them, you know? Okay, yeah, I did accidentally put what's his name, I did accidentally put screen recording up somebody's child on it with from his Instagram page. That was accidental when I was doxing his chat, but that's nowhere on the level of going, I wasn't intentional as well. But what about your intention, eh, Anton? You followed somebody's brother's kids to school, took photos of them kids, and then sent them to the brother and told him he better get the person that he was after, he better get him to leave YouTube or you're going to troll his kids. That is a fact. That's real. You see, all this other pantomime is comedy gold. And even when I take the piss out of myself and said I was knocking one out, putting a gun in her mouth, there's people, look, think about it. Does that even make sense? Put a gun in the mouth and started knocking one out. Oh dear. But then I put stuff out there, people run with it. People that got brains know, people that got no brains, they just, it's real when it suits them.
If you've ever kidded it or not, that is bestiality. So anybody...
Right. So he's saying that I've got a kid in my phone, which I don't. But now he's saying that that kid is an animal, because if I've got somebody's kid in my phone, it's bestiality. Bestiality, Anton, is somebody doing it with an animal. So you're saying that General's kid is an animal. Not that he's in my phone now, but...
Who supports that, right, is a beast.
Right, okay. So, what about Sir Dodgy One, who's got pictures of my daughter on his phone? What about the multiple images of my 14-year-old niece that have been shared out multiple times, which I've told you, and you still carried on sharing them? Like, the difference between me and you, GC, Disclosure TV, Axel, Ash and all that, the difference is, yeah, I made a mistake. I accidentally put his child up there without realising. But you intentionally looked for my kids and put them out there, didn't you? I didn't do that. You did that. You did that. Now, I'm a human. I'll make mistakes. We all will. We'll all make mistakes. And do I deserve to be told off and punished for that? Yeah, I do. But it was a mistake at the end of the day. You deserve to be seriously punished. I deserve to be told off. Like, be careful what you're doing next time. You know, use your head, use your brains. Look, believe what you want about the gun in my missus' mouth. It never happened. And me knocking one out, me saying that for shock value, for attention, you can read what you want into it. I don't care.